Greetings engineers, welcome to this presentation. My name is David and I'm a structural engineer. Today we shall be looking at the design of aircraft hangars. And it's good to understand that aircraft hangars are used for storage and parking of aircrafts. And they are meant to protect the aircrafts from harsh weather conditions that may arise from sun and rain and other kind of harsh condition that may result from the environment. So we are going to be looking at this, and this is in accordance and in full compliance with Eurocode 3, and we shall be doing this in Tekla Structural Designer. And let's get started so that we can get to see how we go about it, and also get to have some insight on how we go about design of steel structures in Tekla Structural Designer in full compliance with Eurocode 3. So let's just open a new file here. Once we open this, we are supposed to come here to model, then we come to construction levels, then we insert a level above this one. Our aircraft hangar is going to be 20 meters by 30 meters with a clear height of 6 meters and an overall height of 8 meters. So here we are going to have 6 meters. Then we set another 2 meters for the height of the roof, and we have an overall height of 8 meters, as you can see. So just click OK. After this, you're going to the grid wizard here, and then you're going to define our grids. So we just come here and you click next, then next, then just come here, you define the grids in the X direction. We want 4 counts in a spacing of 5 meters, so just type 5 meters. So go to the next. Then we want in the Y direction 6 counts in a spacing of 5, so to give us 30 meters. So just say okay, next, then you go to the next, and then you finish. So you have your grid system set up here. After this, you're supposed to come here to the columns, the steel columns, and you start here, you set your level to level 1. And after this, you're supposed to come here and you select the steel section that you prefer. We are going to go by 152 for the sake of economic design. It's always good to consider a smaller section. When it fails, you can choose a bigger section. So let's start by 152, and then we're going to set the rotation here at 90 degrees. So here we come and place the column here, and then we place another one here. Then after this, you come here and we change the level to story 2, then we set another one there, and then you come to 3D. You can see what we have. After this, you're supposed to come here to frames, and you set your frame here like this, and you just go here and open that frame 1, and we're going to draw some beams here so that our portal frame can be well defined. So just come here, pick the beam, then come here and you just come here and change the section. You're going by section 152 again, so let's just go by 152 universal beam, and you can make sure here you have set your design section at UB, universal beam. And then after this, what you're supposed to do, we just come here and we draw our beam like this, and we draw another one like this. After that, just delete this beam because you don't need it again. And then after this, you just come to 3D, and you can see your portal frame is set like that. So just come here and copy this And after this, you just come here to edit, and then you copy, then you snap to the grid intersection. Also here, snap to the grid intersection. And after that, what you're supposed to do, supposed to enclose your model so that you can do your slopes. And then you're going to open the slopes one by one and draw your purlins using infills. So just have a beam here, and another one here, and another one here. Then you can just add another one on this side, and you can have another one here, like that. And after this, we can also have some beams here. So just come to this level, you can just copy these beams, don't have to can copy there, can copy another one here. So here we shall have beams like that. You can just come to construction level 1, and then you can have a tie beam. You can have a tie beam here, like that, to brace those columns, like that. And then after this, just come to 3D. You can see, you can just validate to see if there's any crashing or any error to do with the model. You can see we don't have any errors to do with the model. It's just an error to show we have not added any load. So just come here and then you draw your slopes. So just come to model, and then you come here to slope, then you just do your slopes here, and then you can do another one here on this side, like that. And then after this, what you're going to do, just come here to structure, and then you come to slopes, just open this slope here, and then you can just come here, and now you come to edit, and then you go to create infills. And then here we are going to have this is a 10 meters span from here to here, so we can go with a spacing of 1 meter, so we go by 10. And then we can just come down here and select this kind of a section here, UKPFC, and then we say select, then just come here, select the section size for that section, can go by advanced UKPFC, then you select 100, select, and then after this you can just come here and you can just set your alignment to the bottom so that they'll be placed at the top of the flange of the rafters. And then after this you can just come here and you place them like this. So if you do not enclose your model the way I did, you will not be able to create this infill. So it's always important to enclose your model. So just go to the first at this level, and as you can see, you have your purlins placed perfectly like this. You can see they are well, you can see them, you can see your purlins. So you can just copy this one and just place it here close to, just place it there, and you can have another one here close to the apex. And then after this, what you're supposed to do, you're going to mirror this on the other side. Don't need this anymore. can just delete that, and then can also delete this. I'll just let it remain there because you're going to do some guts for the walls. So just come here like that, and then select like this, and then rotate, and then just come here, press Ctrl, then you uncheck that, and then after this you're going to mirror this on the other side. So just come to edit, and then you say mirror, then after this just come here and you mirror this like this, snap to the grid intersection. So you have your purlins mirrored perfectly and successfully on the other side, so you can see them like this. Alright, so here you have your purlins perfectly positioned like that. So after this, what you're supposed to do, just come to on this other side, and now we are going to do some guts for this side. So just come here to the frame, just come here to 3D, and you do a frame on this direction. So just come here to edit, to model, and then come to frame. You do a frame in this direction, then you open that frame. Once you do that, you have this, and you're going to do some infills here. So just come here to model, and then just go to edit, and then you come to create infills, and then here we can go by 6 because this is a clear height of 6 meters. So you just go by 6, and you can even go by defining by spacing, but let me just go by the number of purlins or guts that I want. So here, come and select the section that you want. You can go by this 100, and you're going to set this at 90 like that. And then after this, we're going to set our alignment here at 100 like this. That's the depth of the guts, so that it will be projected on the outside and be aligned with the flange of the column. So just place them like that, then you come to 3D and you just escape. You can see how they have been placed. Let's just see if we can see them perfectly. If you can't see them well, you can just come and you can just highlight them. Just highlight them like that. Just deselect the column, and then deselect this other column here, like that. And then you come set this side here. You can just adjust the offset here to, I can try to go by 150, see how it's going to behave. It's not yet enough, so you can just go by 200, sorry, just 200. So just go by 180. Just play aloud with this to make sure that it's well placed like that. So after this, what you're going to do, you also have this one here, offset of give it an offset of 180 like that, just like that. And then you can also copy this down here so that you can have another one here to make it perfect. So just come here, you can add another one here at the top, just like that. Then you have your model like that. And then after this, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to also now do the same on this other side. But before we do that, we are supposed to do some bracings here for the roof. So just come here and you come to model, then you come to bracing, then you go to X bracings, and then you come here. We are going to select angle sections, and can just go by bracing, and we can just come here and select the section. We go by angle section, equal angles. You can select 100, or maybe you can just go by, yeah, that's good, 100. And then after that, what you're supposed to do, just come here down here. We can see the alignment and the major alignment. So here we are going to change this to we want this bracing to snap to be placed at the web. So the depth of our rafter is 152, so we can go by the half of that, or maybe something close to that, so we can go by 80. And after this, we just come here at the center, then you snap here, just snap here at the center, then you extend on this other side like that, and you can just come here and select, then you can change the offset here, the alignment, you can just come here and you change this to -180, so that you'll be snapping here at the center, at the web. All right, just like that. So that is going to snap at the web like that, just like this. You can see it perfectly. So it will be easy to do your connection here when you go to Tekla structures, and then you can just tick here and check this. Then it's always good to validate your model, see if there's any error. You can see we don't have any error to do with modeling. So just come here to edit, then you can copy this. Just come here and you're going to copy this to that position, and you can just validate your model once again to see if there's any error to do with modeling. And you can see we don't have any error. It's always good to keep validating your model so that you don't come to repeat everything after you have completed modeling. So just come here and select this and this, and after this you're going to mirror this on the other side. So just come here to edit, then you mirror, and just come here to snap to the grid intersection, snap to the grid intersection like this. And then after this, just come here and you see how it looks like. Again, you can just try to validate, see if there's any error. You don't have any. Then you can just come here now and do a bracing here for this, for the walls. So just come here to model, edit to the model, just come to X bracings, just remain with the set parameters, and here you can just select bracing, and we're going to go by the section angle sections. All right, so just come here, snap to that point, and also on this other side, and you go up to the center of this, like that. Just check to see it's okay, it's not crashing with the purlins, with the guts. So we can just check, validate, see if you have any errors. We don't have any, so just copy this. You can just come to this frame here and just come and edit, and you copy this from that position to that point, and just do this when you do a new one. So you go X bracings, come from here, that position, then just come here to that position, just like that. And so you can just validate to see if you have any errors. You don't have any. So after this, what you're supposed to do, just come and mirror this on this other side. So just come pick all of this, like that, and then you just come here and you say edit, and then you come to mirror, and then what you're supposed to do, just come here and you snap to the grid, and then just snap to this grid intersection like that. And then after this, just come here to see if you have perfectly placed your bracings. And then you can just come and go to this and see how your purlins looks like. They are perfectly placed like this. So what you're supposed to do now, just come here to level 1. I meant to this level, and just come here to structure, then you go to this frame, and then you want to do some guts on this side. So just come here and you enclose your model like this, so that you'll be able to create some infills here. So just come here and you come to edit, and then you just come here to create infills, and then you select here, you go by these sections, select as we had selected before. Here we have a clear height of 6 meters, so just go by 6, then just we have them like that. Then just come to 3D, you can see how they are placed, how they have been positioned. So you can change the orientation by changing the angle of rotation. So just select all of them, also select this one, and then just come here to rotation, change this to 90 degrees, and then after this you can change this to bottom like that, and then you can just change this to give it an offset of 150. Oh, that's too much. Let's go by an offset of 100, or let's go by by 50. Hold 80. Just play along with this, right? So you have them like that. And after this, what you're supposed to do, you can just come to this and you can copy another one here, up here. You can have this one at the top. You can also have another one here. And another one here, like that. You can just snap this. Sorry, let's undo that. Click, then you extend. Alright, like that. This one looks perfect. Then after this, what you're supposed to do, you can just come here and copy this, all of this. I can just select this, then press Ctrl, select all of this. Just deselect this grid, don't need to copy this. And then after this, just come here to copy, and then just come here to snap to the top of the column, and then you come here, snap to the top of the column like this. And after that, you can just come to 3D like this, and you see how it looks like. Here we're going to have a rolling door here. So after this, you can just come here to model and validate your model to see if there's any error to do. If there is any, just correct it. So you can see we have this error here. So just come here to this frame. Now you can see we have this error here. So to correct that, just delete this. Just copy another one. Edit. Just come here. Set it at this level. Like that. Can try again to validate your model and you don't have any error. So just come to 3D, and then after this, what you're supposed to do, just come and copy this to the far end. So just come here and select like that. Select all of this. Once you have that selected, what you're supposed to do, just come here to edit, then you come to copy, snap to the top of this column, snap to the top of this column, this one, and then you come here and then you snap, or rather you can just come copy, then you deselect the bracings, because you don't need to copy the bracings to all the all the spans that are in that direction. So just uncheck bracings, then you can just now come here and snap to the column intersection, and then just come to column intersection here, the top of this column here, like that. Then just come to this, and then just come to this. Then after that, go to the next one. Then after that, go to the last one. Like that. Then after that, you can just come here to again to copy. Then deselect everything and you select the bracings. Then you're going to copy your bracings to where you want them to be positioned. So we want to copy them at the center and also at the end. So just come here, copy this, and to snap at the center of this column, like that. Again, just come here, snap to this one. You can have this one. These two bays at the center can be braced for the purpose of structural integrity of the structure, to make it robust against the lateral forces of the wind. So just come here, do them like that. So just come here, you can just see we have some errors there. Should not worry about that, just undo and just come and copy them again. Deselect everything and select the bracings. Then you come to that, make sure you have done it like that. So just come here, copy, then just come here, copy, make sure your model is set perfectly before you start copying, so that you don't have to do some corrections and some errors. So just come here, snap to the center, and then you can snap here to the center like that. And then you can see you get some errors here, and what you're supposed to do, just come here, delete this, just come here, delete, and just come here to this level here, and just come to story 1. Select your bracings like that, copy, just come here, snap, snap there, snap that point, just Control Z. Then snap at this point like that. And then after this, what you're supposed to do, you can just come to 3D and you can see how your bracings have been positioned. Then you can just come to this other slope here, and then you can just select this, then you must select this, and then you come to copy, and then you just come here, then you copy to this position here, another one here, then you can just copy to this end here, just like that. And after this, you can just come to 3D and you rotate to see how it looks like, and you can see it is perfectly done. And after this, you can just copy this and this, this and this on the other side. So just come here, mirror this, perfectly like that. And then after that, you can just come here and you copy these columns, just select this and all this, select all this, all this, quickly select them like that, like that, like that, all of them. It's very easy to do this. Just select this, select, select. Then after you have all this, just come here and then you come to mirror, and then what you're supposed to do, just come here, snap to the grid intersection, and then snap to the grid intersection like that. And then after this, you have your model like this, and you are done, and it's completely done perfectly like that. So that's all you need to do. And you have the opening here for the door and also the other side. So this is how you do your aircraft hangar, and it is very easy to do this. Thank you for watching, and on the next tutorial we are going to look at how we add the loads and how we do the analysis and the design for the selection of the right sections, and then we proceed with the design of connections in Idea Statica and also the modeling of connections in Tekla Structures. Thank you for watching, and keep tuned, and you keep subscribing to this channel so that you can learn more on this. Thank you.